name's Rebecca, and the location I'm going to introduce you to today is actually my home. Now, that may seem an odd choice, given this video is for an application to potentially travel around the world. However, if you just stick with me, hopefully you'll soon see why it is I love this place so much. Now, the first thing I love about my house is the view. What you are about to see is one of the most magnificent cathedrals in all of England, and that's Canterbury Cathedral. And this stunning view is taken from my bedroom window in the room I get to wake up in every morning. Now, Canterbury is one of those cities that are just steeped in history, and that applies not only to Canterbury Cathedral but also to my house, and I'm going to give you a very quick history lesson on both right now. Now, Canterbury Cathedral holds the seat to the Archbishop of Canterbury. That's currently Justin Welby. Now, arguably Canterbury may not be the best place to be an archbishop. Over the course of history, at least 4 archbishops have been murdered, the most famous of those murders probably being that of Sir Thomas Becket. He was actually killed within the cathedral itself, where essentially he had the top of his head sliced off with a sword by a group of 3 knights in the year 1070. Now, whilst Sir Thomas Becket's murder may be the most famous, it certainly wasn't the first. The first Archbishop of Canterbury to be murdered was actually St. Alphege. He was kidnapped in the year 1012 by a group of drunken Vikings before he was pelted with ox bones and then finished off with an axe. Now, the relevance of all of this to my house is that my house is called the Priest House, and it was probably built for the rector of St. Alphege's church, which is located next door. Now, if you have a look at this door, which is near the entrance to my bedroom, there's actually a panel on it, and it says the old rector of St. Alphege. Now, before we go any further, let's go outside and take a look around. So, this is the front of the Priest House. Over there we have the Church of St. Alphege, which we spoke about before, and up above us we can see the windows of the 3rd floor where we were standing just a few moments ago. Now, the thing I love about the facade the most is actually the gargoyles. They're the only gargoyles I've ever seen that have just been holding their breasts together and clamping them just so enthusiastically. Now, I'd love to be able to show you these gargoyles even closer, but unfortunately my little video camera just isn't powerful enough. So if you want to see them for yourself, you're just going to have to come and visit Canterbury. Now, one thing I haven't actually mentioned yet is actually the age of the Priest House. Now, the bottom part, the original part, that's believed to have been built in the middle of the 13th century, making it over 750 years old. Now, the 2 floors above that, including my bedroom, however, they're much younger. They only date from around the 1400s. And then the facade that you saw at the front, that's much younger again. That's only Victorian and dates from around 1888. So there you have it, a very quick tour of my destination, which is my home. And finally, I just want to thank you all very much for listening to me.